Kathy A, and if you've come over from Dolores' Baking Diva Channel, hello and welcome. I normally do a makeup channel, but I also love to bake and I love to eat, unfortunately. And I thought today would be really fun to do a fast and easy Halloween treat video. I'm going to do 3 different easy to make Halloween treats that you can make either with your children or grandchildren, or you can make them for the office party. It'll be a big hit, I guarantee you. Diva and I have been talking back and forth for a while. I've been a subscriber of hers almost since the beginning of her channel. She makes easy to follow recipes with basic ingredients, and they taste delicious. I mean, most recently I saw her do a pumpkin bundt cake with chocolate chips in it and a chocolate drizzle on the top. Oh my gosh, it looks to die for. Anyway, she makes delicious baked treats. She has her family get involved. It's just a really fun visit. You feel like you're visiting your friend next door. So Dolores is a wonderful person, and cameraman too. Hi, cameraman. I heard they have a very special guest on their part of this collab. So we are collabing today. We're doing Halloween treats that are easy to make, and I hope that after you watch this one, you'll go over and visit Dolores' Baking Diva channel and see what she has up her sleeve. So the first thing that we're going to do is kind of funny. I discovered it quite by accident. I take a marshmallow, and I just have jet puffed marshmallows and a bag of milk chocolate chips. You can use whatever brand, Hershey's or whatever that you want. Milk chocolate chips. It's really not exact on the measurements because you can just kind of make it that easy. You know, you don't have to really think about measuring. And then some Rice Krispies cereal, or crisp rice if you get the plain wrap, you know, the store brand. I know, remember plain wrap? It was like a white package and it had a blue stripe going on it, and they had plain wrap beer. It was white cans with a blue stripe. It was just crazy. That was the 80s, I think, the early 80s, when they started to think about store brands. Well, now the store brands are pretty well just as good as the name brands, but for today anyway, we're just going to do this. Now, you also will need some shish kebab sticks. These sticks you can find easily in the grocery store. So these are really good if it's for high school age or older, or if you're doing these for work, these are great. Now, if you're using this with younger children, you may want to use the little popsicle sticks, the little craft sticks they call them. They're only about this big and they're rounded on the edges, so the kids won't stab each other with these, because if children can do it, they usually try to. So the first step, it's so easy. And marshmallows are really good. Okay, so I just set them up first. I get like 5 or 6 of these. And you can make as many as you want. You can see. We'll see how many one package of chocolate chips makes. So I'm just going to stab the marshmallows so they're at the ends of it, just like you're going to toast them. But we're not going to toast them. There we go. These are so cute and people love them. I mean, they're delicious, they really are, and they're just so easy to make, and they're fun. If you have children, they're going to love this. Okay, so I've got like 10 of them here. I don't know if we're going to have enough for that or not, but so I just used the regular size marshmallows. Alright, so now I'm going to cut open this bag of chocolate chips, and I'm just going to pour them into a bowl here, thusly, and we're going to microwave them for about a minute. Oh, Bud Man, your snack is ready. He's always forgetting things in the microwave. Okay, so we're just going to put this in. And I just do it for like a minute to start with and stir it up, and then I put it back in at 15-second intervals. I don't like to burn chocolate because it gets really gross if it's burned. We're just going to put it for 1 minute. And in the meantime, we're going to open the Rice Krispies and just put them in any bowl that you have hanging around. We don't stand on no ceremony, as Ma Kettle would say. Alright, so I'm just going to open this bag of Rice Krispies and pour them in the hole. There we go. I used to love the snap, crackle, pop, and it used to make that noise. Okay. Put those to the side. Okay, Skeleton Man's telling us they are ready. Okay, so they still look pretty whole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir them around a little bit. Funny thing about microwaving chocolate is it can really surprise you at how much they're melted when they don't look melted. Because they're melted on the inside sometimes, not on the outside. So when you start swirling them around, you see it. Melted chocolate's always a little bit funny because it takes on a white cast on the outside. They call it the bloom, and that's not so attractive. So actually the Rice Krispies will cover it up. Okay. Okay, so they're not quite all melted down. So what I'm going to do is put them back in for another 15 seconds. Just going to stir them up again. They're getting a little bit smoother. You like my decor? Isn't this great, this little fellow here? Hi there! This was $1 at Dollar Tree. Isn't that amazing? This is the most labor-intensive part of this process, so it's starting to melt down. Alright, it's smoothing out. You little elbow grease and it's hot. Now if you want a thinner consistency, you can put a little bit of Crisco in there. Okay, this is when you call the kids in because this is when the fun part starts. Why Rice Krispies, you ask? Well, it's the texture. I tried colored jimmies or shots as they call them. Chocolate shots, crushed nuts, and for some reason these work the best. So you take your marshmallow on a stick and you twirl it so that it's completely covered. You let it drip all the excess off, and then you take your Rice Krispies and you roll it in there thusly. And then I set it on parchment covered tray thusly. That's it. You just let them cool down. You put them in the refrigerator for a few minutes. They're done. So let's do a few more. And I like to coat them completely. The hard part is tapping off the excess and letting it go back in. Because if you don't tap off the excess, you won't make as many marshmallows. I'd rather have less chocolate on the marshmallow and make more of them. And we're going to the Rice Krispies. And it does look like werewolf poop, doesn't it? I saw some dog poop in the pine needles, which inspired this dish. I'm sure this tastes much better. Actually, I used to take care of some Airedale dogs, and they used to eat their own poop. That was a little TMI there, huh? And that usually indicates the dog has some kind of vitamin deficiency. But anyway, all right. So the texture of Rice Krispies, the chocolatiness, and the marshmallow make this a really fun treat to eat. So now, how are you going to display these? First of all, I like to take a sandwich bag and I cut it off, cut the top off, so it's just like this. Put it right over the top, and you can wrap it with a twist tie, or you can use a black hairband, or you can use an elastic band, or you can use black ribbon. And it could be really, really fun. Now, all right. Well, we're back, and I have wrapped them all, and the correct answer for a bag of chocolate chips, you make 16. So the Budman is going to help me demonstrate how delicious these are. So here you go, Budman. Have a try.
Okay. Now you made these, right?
Uh-huh. Yummy.
That's delicious. What are they called?
These are werewolf poop. Well, take your snack. You left it in the microwave again.
Oh, jeez.
So that's snack number 1, and we will have snack number 2 in just a minute. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Well, we're going to make our treat number 2, which is really cute. These are little spider cookies, and these can be made with any kind of cookie, either your own homemade cookies or store-bought, as my mother used to call it. This is a great way to get kids to eat cookies that are probably a little healthier for them. They may not be as attracted to. These aren't chocolate chip or M&Ms or anything. These are oatmeal raisin, and I think this is a wonderful way to get a child to eat a healthier cookie, even a granola bar or a fruit bar, something like that. So these spiders can encapsulate anything, and they're really cute. So I have here some oatmeal raisin cookies, and I bought a theater-sized box of Whoppers candy, and those are Maltesers over there in the UK. That's what they are. I have, for adhering the Rolos and also the eyeballs, I have a white chocolate that I've melted, and I just melted it right in there. We'll use that for an adhesive. And then we have a black gel that we can draw on, or you can use a dark chocolate frosting through a tube and make the legs that way. Betty Crocker just came out with these, and they are so cute. These are eyeballs. Can you see them? They're little eyeballs, and they have 2 sizes of them. They're made out of sugar, and they have a large size eyeball, and these are the small size, so I'm using those for decoration. So the first step is to take your cookie, and it can be any kind. I think the rounder and the plumper it is, the better myself, but this is what we have. Okay, so we're going to draw on. We're going to draw from the center out. I'm going to draw 8 legs. The spiders have 8 legs. And these are just too stinking cute. And then we're going to use a little bit of this on the bottom of the Malteser. I think Rolos work really well also. Okay. And then we're going to use a little bit of this here. I'm just going to put the eyeballs on. Creepy little thing, huh? This one. Alright, there he is. There's our little boy. Yeah. Okay. So one tube will get you 7 cookies. So I would recommend melting chocolate and then putting that through a tube for this. I think it works much better. The way the recipe read was to use the tube. So absolutely adorable and really cute. So these are my delicious spider cookies. Aren't they great? So, I'm gonna have the Bugman try one out.
I can't believe after the last disaster that you're going to trust me with before I even bite it. What is it called?
It's a spider cookie. Oatmeal raisin, your favorite.
Well, that's fine, but I can't imagine that you did spider cookies considering that there's a spider about this big, the Scream star. I think someone's breaking in and taking the TV, and then I find out there's this little tiny bug crawling up the wall. Anyway, the spider cookie.
Oatmeal raisin.
It's excellent, honey. It really is. Yeah.
That's cute. Okay. Well, there you have it.
Well, no, I just will take the whole tray.
It's okay.
Jeez.
All right. Well, thank you, Bugman.
Anytime, hon.
Welcome back to the kitchen. We are going to do our third treat, which are the Frankenstein fingers. And I know many of you have probably done some sort of variation of this. It's a very easy thing to do and fun to do with kids as well. I just got a bag of the rolled gold rods. These are pretzel rods, so they're about this big. And I have some white baking chocolate and some chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, which I have melted for 1 minute and 45 seconds in the microwave. Perfect consistency. We also have food coloring, and we have sliced almonds. Sliced almonds, they already are sliced. And then we also have some red little, I used to use them as tree toppers on Christmas cookies or Rudolph noses. They're little cinnamon stick things. You can use those for special effects. So, we want to have a little bit of a light green tinge to the finger because it's Frankenstein. Since Frankenstein's sort of a dead guy, we want to do it. We're just going to put a couple drops into the melted white chocolate. A little goes a long way with food coloring, especially if you get it on your clothes. Okay, so I am just mixing it in here. And I prefer doing it this way rather than buying those chocolate melts because I think it gives a better texture and it's more, I think it's economical to do it yourself rather than buy the light green melted chocolate. So these are white chocolate chips. It's a premium white chocolate and I think that's the perfect color for Frankenstein fingers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this mixture and I'm going to put some dark red color on there. Let's go into the red. And a little of the blue, so I have a nice purple. 6. purple, I think. I'm just going to mix that. And it's going to make a nice purple color. Okay, so we have our pretzel, and I have one of these things. Okay, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to brush it all over. You can dip this slightly, but I think you lose a lot of control. And this makes a lot, actually. It's really a nice treat. Everybody can get one. I wrap these in a cellophane wrap. I think they do sell them specialty in the bakery stores. So you're going to want to paint your finger, and then you're going to take one of these and you're going to dip it in the purple so it makes a nail bed. There you go. This just looks so fabulous when you're done. This is the purple that I mixed up with the red and blue. How many do you think we're going to make? I bet we can make a lot. So if you want to add a little texture to them, you can sprinkle a little hot cocoa powder over them, or you can roll them in crushed nuts, or you can put a little coconut on them, colored coconut. So there's so many things you can do with these. It's really a cool project, and it makes a million of them. You can make at least 25 with this, and I still have leftover green and purple, so have any more pretzel sticks, you can keep going till they stop. This is one of those things that you can just make a million of them. Really, really cute. So let's put them in here and get ready for our trick-or-treaters. Well, you know, it's almost trick-or-treating time, so I wonder when the doorbell... Oh, we've got our first trick-or-treaters! Let's take the goodies out to them. Okay. Hey, well, we've got our first trick-or-treater. I'm so excited. Here we go.
Trick or treat!
Trick or tweet? Well, we have werewolf poop, Frankenstein fingers, and spider cookies. Oh, wait a minute, little boy, come back, come back. Wait, we have Reese's. We have Reese's. And these are just lollipops.
Okay then.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Bucket! There's a monster in our door!
You know, this is empty. If I don't get a full one, I'm gonna be tweeting about this.
Bucket! Hope everybody has a wonderful Halloween, and go watch Dolores. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Toodles!